This is Merrick Purnell with the Northern Scouting Network, and today I'll be joined by Earl Webb as he talks about his experiences in the Alberta Junior Hockey League with the Calgary Mustangs. Earl, tell us a little bit about your career in the AJ.
Well, for me, it was kind of an up and down scenario because I had been out of Major AAA with the Buffaloes, and then I went to Red Deer in the Western League, and then I was up and down throughout that 2014-15 season. It was kind of a stepping stone league for me to try and keep me in the dub, but I definitely learned a lot there, and it enabled me to build some confidence and work my way back.
What do you describe the playing style in the AJ?
It's a really fast and skilled league. It's a young league. There's a lot of young guys with potential, and again, it's a stepping stone league. So all those guys are looking to go commit somewhere and go to the Western League. But no, it's really fast and it's really skilled and physical as well.
What's a player need to possess? You mentioned the skill. What other things would he need to possess to play in the AJHL?
The skill is the key part, but I think the biggest part, and from going around and seeing other leagues recently, it's the passing, really. The ability to make a play while keeping your feet moving and to get in the play and make the proper pass. That's the biggest difference. And going even from the WSHL to the AJ, the passing is really different, and you definitely have to be able to execute plays.
For a player to advance from midget to the AJ, what are some things that the player should do well, and what's that advancement and kind of the adjustment time like?
Well, it's not a huge difference from midget triple to the AJ. Again, there's going to be older guys, up to 20 years old in the AJ. But again, it's the execution and being able to make the plays that your coach demands of you. And in midget AAA, you get away with a lot of it, but in the AJ, it's junior hockey. So if you mess up, you'll sit time on the bench. But if you do well, then you stay out there, and just the ability to execute.
Talk about just your daily routine.
You're practicing every day for 3 to 4 hours. Off ice workouts. For my team with the Mustangs, we worked out. I forget the name of the facility, but we had trainers and we'd be going for workouts every day. Game days, you get there, you get prepared, you do, the off ice pregame warm up and get ready to go. And if you had a road trip, you'd get there a few hours early, and you get on the bus and you get going. So,
talk about travel in the AJHL.
Well, it's similar to most leagues. There's no flying; it's all bus. But that being said, it's the Alberta Junior Hockey League, so everything's fairly close. The furthest game isn't too bad. I think up north, maybe Fort Mac is one of the longer road trips, but I think anybody will agree that that traveling time is the best time with the team, and that's what you look forward to. So it's fun to travel.
And how's the billeting or hosting set up there?
Well, for myself, I'm from Calgary, and I played for the Calgary Mustangs, so I was living at home personally. But all the guys I talked to, they love their billets. The team looks for billets with parents that enjoy the game. So everybody that the kids are living with, they really respect them and they treat them well. And usually they have kids or something like that they can get along with. And everybody I've talked to has always really enjoyed their billet.
For players that want to stay involved academically and with Calgary's location close to the university there, did you see very many of your teammates or yourself take any classes online or be involved academically that way?
Yeah, definitely. Well, again, for myself, I was in high school at the time, finishing up grade 12. So, I had classes going on, and I was always able to make it to practice and make it to games, and the teachers and coaches will always have an understanding, and, the school always comes first. But, some guys, a lot of them are the age to go to university, but a lot of them would be upgrading courses, or they would be going to Mount Royal or UFC. And a lot of people, most guys always pay attention to their schooling even while the season's going on.
You talked about your promotion to the Western Hockey League in Red Deer. Are those opportunities for advancement readily available in the AJ?
Absolutely. It's the AJ is the best junior or minor junior hockey league in Canada, I believe, and it really is a stepping stone for the dub and for any NCAA opportunities. And I've seen a ton of great players go from the AJ right to the dub, and if it didn't work in the dub, they could go back down to the AJ, master their craft and get back as soon as possible.
Was it a league that got a lot of exposure then from scouts attending often, or what was the best way for the AJ players to get that exposure at the higher levels?
Well, every game you go to, it depends on the rink you go to, but on the bigger cities like Brooks and Fort Mac, there's going to be people watching, and all the players know that, but they just try to do their best, and opportunities will come if you perform.
That was Earl Webb with some great insight on what it's like to play in the Alberta Junior Hockey League. Earl has been a real journeyman in Junior Hockey League with stints in the Western Hockey League as well as the Western States Hockey League with the Butte Cobras, and we appreciate him talking with us. If you have any more questions about playing in the Alberta Junior Hockey League or other junior hockey opportunities, click on the links in the bio. Those will direct you to my website and Facebook page, and feel free to contact me on either of those, and I'll help you get those questions sorted out. Thanks again for listening. This has been Merrick Purnell with the Northern Scouting Network.